Hey guys, welcome to today's Let's Play. Today we are playing a game I don't really know much about. It's a game called Asemblance. There's a bunch of indie games that are on sale right now on the PlayStation Store. So I saw this one, I picked it up for like $2. If you have PlayStation Plus and you use it for gaming pretty regularly, you can pick this game up on sale. I'm not sure how long the sale lasts, but it's like 70% off. And $2 is $2. So I thought we would go ahead and give it a shot. This game is called Asemblance. You wake up to find yourself trapped inside an experimental machine, a machine built to simulate memories. You no longer recall why you entered, but an AI voice guides you. Trying to escape, you face memories from a past you may not want to remember. But what is real? Are these memories your own? Can you even trust your own mind anymore? Are you even in control? So this seemed kind of like a game that would be up my alley. It's 2 years old, I think. It came out in 2016. I don't know much else about it. I haven't seen any Let's Play videos on it or whatever, but it sounded cool, and a deal's a deal. So I thought we would go ahead and jump in and give it a shot. So let's get started. And it looks like we're just...
Why aren't you helping? This is an emergency, life or death situation that requires your immediate attention. Once again, this is a very serious situation. Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
I will. I can't do volume. I can't do anything. There's no options menu. Cool. Okay. How are you feeling today? I'm a little confused.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. There was no emergency. I was simply evaluating your ability to respond and react to a stressful situation. Okay. That's my job. I'm here to help you. So, do you really want to try this again? You've been at this for far too long. And for some reason, you seem really stressed out. Your answers from the questionnaire... well, odd.
Odd? I only answered one question.
Do you at least remember how this all works?
Memory access point input stored. Woodland Ridge, 7th of April.
Very impressive. This is all a very good sign.
So it's like, okay, wait. So I'm zooming in with the right shoulder button. Move around with the joysticks. I'm just kind of figuring out what buttons I'm allowed to use. It doesn't look like I can run, at least not yet.
Just step inside.
Okay.
Relax.
Oh. This is peaceful. It's a nice little moody forest ambiance. Okay. Okay, so yeah, R2 is zoom. So you get a nice little picture of a rock. The game looks good. A little happy butterfly person. Hello, little butterfly. Oh.
You always respond well to that memory.
And I guess triangle...
It was from a better time in your life. Before the endless hours of hard work and regret that destroyed your self-worth and forced you to question all the choices you've made. But perhaps things are different now. Are you ready to continue?
Yeah, I guess.
I hope you have the mental fortitude to remember what happens next.
Asemblance
Something
office.
very meaningful had occurred.
So this is the 18th of April, 11:59 p.m. So I guess we're trying to piece together...
Your office. You were always there.
Trying to piece together what's happened to us.
Late at night.
12:01. Okay. Look closer. Sam, Casey, Alex. 3 names are crossed off. Carter, Henry, Osvaldo? Okay. What am I looking closer at? Expired, total recipients. Oh. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? I don't. I think triangle pulls us out of the memory. Like, I don't know if that means that there's nothing left to do, or we're ready to move on to the next section, I guess. So let's go ahead and push triangle. Yeah, so it pulls us out.
You seem to be making connections to your past. I'm glad you haven't completely
There's no...
lost.
I'm wondering if I go to the main menu, if I can maybe put on subtitles. Because there's no options here. I'm just afraid if I go to the main menu, that's going to start us over. Yeah, let's just see. Okay, guys, sorry, I just checked. There is no main menu option for subtitles, so I'll try and make sure I'm not talking over when the voice is talking. But these are the only options that are given to me, which is totally fine. But I always find that, especially with games like these, sometimes it helps to have the subs on. So it said to remember when she saw the blue butterfly. We saw the blue butterfly here at Woodland Ridge. So this is where we're going to have to go. So... looks really good. Blue butterfly here. There you are. Oh. So this pulled us into a new memory.
I'm waiting for you.
Sure. Trophy earned the loop.
Why aren't you helping? This is an
What should I be helping
emergency,
with?
life or death situation that requires your immediate attention. Once again, this is a very serious
What
situation.
am I doing?
Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
How are you feeling? I should still be... I mean, I chose confused before. Should we try something else? Maybe angry and confused.
Listen,
Trying to do
I'm going
different
to be
answers.
honest with you. There was no emergency. I was simply evaluating your ability to respond and react to a stressful
Okay.
situation. That's my job. I'm here to help you. So where should we begin? What do you remember? To be honest, I'm a little concerned about your current mental state. Your answers from the questionnaire,
Yeah,
very
given two
concerning.
answers.
Do you at least remember how this all works?
I do. Oh, we have a new place. So we've been to Woodland Ridge, we've been to Asemblance office. This place happens after 431 East Terrace Drive. Is this where we just were?
Does this place look
Yeah,
familiar?
okay.
This is your home.
We're
Where
piecing
you
everything
lived.
together, people.
With
Oh.
your wife?
It took a second. 918. There's that blue butterfly we saw earlier. There's a little picture of a wagon. Very rustic looking. Hamilton and Grove. How picturesque. Sunny day. Little throw pillows. This game looks really good for the price. And I'm cheap as hell, so like $2 for a game is nothing for me. I'm all about that. Give me good shit for free. Give me good shit for $2. So, oh, there's a little picture of a family. Isn't that lovely? Can I open this? No. Oh, we have a message?
Hey, me again. It's about 5:15. I just tried you at the office, but you didn't answer. Listen, you need to be careful. Your theory is based on initial assumptions that may not be accurate. You could hurt yourself. Also, we need to talk about 558F. You know, I can't just sit here and watch time go by. Get back to me.
Okay, so we're obviously very into our work. Alright, before we pull out of this memory, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. There's a coat hanger there. I like games that have like little nuanced things for you to find, so I'm just making sure that we're not missing anything important. There's some flowers and a book on the nightstand. Oh wait, we can interact, see? We can pull open a drawer. Put away a picture of a little boy. Why is he away? Alright, pull out of the memory.
This is all happening too fast. Not like before. We don't want you to end up like... Never mind what I said. It's important that you remain calm and follow any memory you can at this point.
Calm so far. Okay, so... the phone call we just picked up was talking about going back to the office. So maybe we should go back there to the Asemblance office?
Always coming back to the office. So many problems you've created. If only you had more time.
Only we had more time. I'm thinking that's going to be the theme of this game. Bees, B-Day, Goodbye Carter. Review. Okay, so work is obviously very important. What's this message about?
The hippocampus is critical only for recent memories, but not for older ones. Over time, the hippocampus teaches the surrounding brain, the cortex, how to represent a memory. An alternative theory accounts for these discrepancies by proposing that the hippocampus selectively stores one type of memory, episodic, while the surrounding cortex stores another, semantic. And it wouldn't be well, it would be re-recording. It would be and now this is another copy. Oh, it's simply another copy. They're copied many times in both the hippocampus and the cortex. All of those cortical copies generate a new semantic. In theory, if you were to store these memories, it would be possible to preserve their integrity. This is, of course, assuming the memories were accurate to begin with.
Okay. So time and memories seem to be the theme here. There's a memo here. Email incoming from Bellevue. Getting back to you on this. Last night I was working on the Chamber's primary holographic subroutine. While attempting to iron out the variable field algorithms, I noticed that the Chamber's asynchronous logic gate was disconnected from the master CPU controller. Might be a glitch in the newly installed diodes, but that's not what I'm concerned about. While performing a fresh diagnostic on all files concerning the recursive program 3A via the holographic arch, I discovered new files stored in a previously noted protected memory. When I run the files contained within it, the hologram appears, but not where you'd expect. It seems to exist outside of the primary cell, the A cell. This doesn't make any sense. I then tested the time dilation of this hologram. I took off my watch, which has a built-in chronometer. I approached the field containment barrier and threw it inside. After resetting the simulation, I recovered the watch. The time had not changed. I reperformed this test twice with exactly the same results. It can only mean one of two possibilities. I need your help. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm starting to wonder what would happen if we decided to test the chamber on ourselves, knowing its faults. I think you know where I'm going with this. Don't share this information with anyone until we discuss in person. From S. Bellevue to me, I guess. Doesn't say who it's to. I don't really understand timey-wimey mumbo-jumbo, but it sounds concerning. There is a sense of urgency to the email. Remember... Okay, so we saw this before. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? And there's still 3 names written on there. I don't see anything new or messages. And we can't leave, so we're missing something. Let's look around a little bit more. We played the message. Be on the lookout for my stapler. It was last seen on my desk. Okay, there's nothing over here. Cool if we had like a flashlight. It's a little dark.
only for recent memories, but not for older
Oh.
ones.
Okay, that did something. We looked at the time. Now it's 5:23. Aha, see? Okay, so it's like 5 hours later, a little bit brighter, so we can see a little bit more. Fan. Computer shut off. Oh, we must have gone back in the past because nobody's names are crossed off now. Yeah, okay. Confidential case study. Case memo. M. Lewis, now we can see this. 180 pages. Upon completion of the third stage of treatments, increases. I'll just read the underlined parts, and if you would like to read this whole memo, you can just leave the page open, but I'm not scientifically minded. So, of noteworthy mention are F7's recall from latest memory excursion of an illuminated rectangular field embedded in an eclipse and reports of implausible time dilations. In other words, the simulation of treatments are still motion and reported often confusingly for the AI guidance system. What? So it looks like we have two test subjects, C1 and F7. They're undergoing therapy and they're being tested in this holographic simulator. Subject F7 showed no signs of improvement, believing still to be in a simulation, often confusing me for the AI guidance system, demanding a new set of simulations and threatening to shut me down. So, when we first jumped into the game, we have an AI system talking to us, sending us through these holographic simulations. So I'm wondering how much of this is actually real, and how much of this is make-believe. Morgan's in the hat. Watch her. Sam. She's in the third stage of treatment. Which product has been found in violation of Code SC. Partial saturation of the chamber. Again, I'm not going to read all of this. There's a lot of text reading, but I'm assuming that this all kind of comes together. So I will leave this up for a second. If you want to pause the video, feel free to read the memo. Non-responsive and entered in catatonic state because of the chamber. So this is an urgent directive. It looks like something went wrong with the chamber, and one of the subjects is now catatonic and is stuck in the loop in the system. Could be us. Could be somebody else. Something happened when I look at the time again? No, it's 5:26 now. I'm just kind of zooming in on stuff to see if anything changes. Is this different?
Then it must be possible. We can force ourselves to deliberately forget.
Through EEG measurements, we should be able to capture the exact moment when the memory is inhibited. That is when the degradation is imposed. The inhibition of memory uses up after a few hours.
Fast forward. Okay, now it's 1:40. Ooh, message? Okay, now we have 2 more names crossed out. Sam, no, 3 more. Sam, Casey, and Morgan. 3 names are still on the list. And we have a message.
You have 1 new message left today at 1:21 a.m. Please go home. Where are you?
Okay, I'm assuming that was wifey. I'm getting the feeling that something tragic happened to us and we've kind of buried ourselves in our work.
Something very strange happened while you were in there. Sometimes success requires an exponential number of failures. Do the math. You'll see. Never mind. I'll do the math.
Sure.
One moment. So I did the math, and I was right. Moving on.
Let's go back to our apartment. Bubba, boy down, baby. Boy down, where you crouch. My dog is staring at me with these sad puppy dog eyes that I can't stand. I love you,
Please.
baby. Go play.
Don't make things worse.
Don't make things worse. So, that guidance system we learned may or may not be real, based on those memos we read. We have... Oh. Old photos. Strewn across the table, haphazardly. Pictures knocked over, the vase, the flowers. There's a... Oh, there's a flashlight. Yeah. Now we're cooking. Lighten it up. Okay. So it's not as lovely as it was before. Music? Oh no, there's an obituary. And the kid's picture's been taken out of the drawer. I see 3 names. I see Roan, Casey, Bartholomew. Were those the 3 names on our list that were not crossed out?
Access to this part of your memory is not permitted. Don't be angry. It's all part of your design. You're not ready. Trust me.
You don't know me. I'm ready. Show me spooky bathrooms. I'm going back. Don't you dare. Don't you dare tell me what I am or am not capable of doing. Take our flashlight. Don't proceed to put me in your little box.
I'm afraid I can't let this continue. I don't think you're ready for the truth.
Bubba, boy down. Alright. Are you not letting me back? Let me back. Okay. I'm gonna see what's in that bathroom. That's where we're going right now.
Repeating this action is not productive. Instead, maybe you should bury yourself in your work, like you always do.
Well, Mr. Passive-Aggressive AI. Alright, zooming at the clock. Time changed again. So let's look at the list. Yeah, Bartholomew, Roan. Was it Casey? So are these maybe the names of people that we've worked with? Because they were in the obituary page, but their names weren't crossed out.
Then it must be possible. We can force ourselves to deliberately forget.
Through EEG measurements, we should be able to capture the exact moment when the memory is inhibited. That is when degradation is imposed. The inhibition of memory uses our active.
Okay, we're repeating this memory. Little cat. Space cats! I want that calendar. No space cats. Okay, it's the same time, 1:40. We have the message again. Yeah, look. Bartholomew Roan. So those were 2 names on the obituary. I think the other one was Casey. I can't remember. Maybe we're missing something here. Is there a drawer we can open? Or like a file we should be seeing? Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? Yeah, because when we came here last time, nothing changed. Oh! Or there's a whole other room in the back of the office that we somehow missed. And now we have our flashlight, I think. So we should be able to see back here. Yeah. Got it. Holographic resonance. Cell A. So that's... Okay, so there's the input. It has the word adaptive and it crossed it out. But this is the machine that we're in. Looks like there's a memo here. From S. Bellevue. Emergency AI shutdown. It has become evident after reviewing the latest from PPD and case file that if the chamber AI remains active for too long, it begins to replace connectivity previously left to the brain. Also, just begin to believe its responsibilities, including watching over the subject in the memory simulations. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe its responsibilities include watching over the subjects in the memory simulations while ensuring the subject's health and safety. So it looks like maybe the AI is really just another subject. There is an emergency AI shutdown, but this seems to imply that the AI is really just another subject that is kind of guiding us along. Like there might not be an AI. Begins to replace connectivity previously left to the brain. Begin to believe its responsibilities include watching over the subjects and the memory simulations while ensuring the subject health and safety. So either there is no AI, or the AI is faulty in some way and is making us see things, or is essentially like it's blocking out our memories on purpose to make sure that we're not exposed to anything too graphic. And this is the layout of our house. So we can't get into the kitchen. This is our home. We can't get to the balcony. There's a bedroom and a bathroom there, but we haven't been to the kitchen yet. So now we've learned something new. I saw the little toggle. There's another memo here. From the team, I will be the Asemblance project. I have to admit, this has been one of the most incompetent displays of mismanagement that I've seen in my 27 years as engineer. What else is there to say? Just want to forget I was ever a part of this experiment. Ironic, I suppose. Carter. Every complaint already contains revenge. Karl Marx. Okay. So whoever the engineer is, he was not agreeing with what was going on here. Something unscrupulous was happening. Memory storage and artificial induction in the human mind. Treasury that has no friends. Again, there's a lot of scientific jargon here that I will leave up for you, should you choose to read it. It looks like there's some articles on brain rewiring. It's all very cool, and I like the backstory and the fact that they have all these things laying around for you. I myself was a science major, but I was a bio major, and a lot of this stuff to do with the physical sciences and with really, it's over my head. But feel free to read at your leisure. Maybe you'll get something out of it. But I'm assuming this will be explained a little bit in better detail before too long. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly again? So should we go back to looking at the clock? Did we miss something in here? Because we weren't able to go into this office before. I just want to make sure before we speed up time that we didn't miss anything. Making sure that nothing else we're missing here. Looking at everything.
Okay, I'll be in the back office. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to fix
All right. Let's go back out. So we...
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind.
That's what we just read. Now... Haha!
What are you doing?
What are we doing?
There's nothing back here of any interest.
Well, we saw the emergency shutdown, didn't we?
Please be careful. Nobody knows exactly what that control panel does. I think it's mislabeled. Wait. Please stop.
I was just about to tell you something very important.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Please. Why are you doing this?
So we shut down the AI. What happens next? AI shut down. Trophy earned. Let's go back to our house. Because I want to see what the deal is with wifey. Ba-bow. Okay. Now who's going to tell me something? Now who's going to tell me I'm not ready? I'm ready. Honey. Darling. Hello? Something's gonna happen. What the hell? Hello? Okay. I'm starting to think maybe we weren't ready to see this. Time has stopped. 1:50. Wait. Are we back in the simulator? Wait, there's a new area. We didn't go over here before, right? This is the simulator. So I guess we just keep going straight. Oh.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind.
Okay.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind. Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted.
Is this just a continuous loop, or am I missing something? Well, there's a red light over here. Is this our AI shutdown button that we used? Yeah, we can't do anything else with it. Well, we'll go to the other side and see if there's anything over here. Because the panel's not lit up. Otherwise, we'll just keep looping. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, there's nothing over here. So I guess we're still looping, people.
I hope you have the mental fortitude to remember what happened next.
We're going a little bit faster every time.
Something very meaningful
Really
happened.
think you can undo the past?
Oh, yeah, we're speeding up.
You can never
Like
go
Sonic.
back. Do you really think you can undo the past?
I hope
Beginning
you have
again.
the mental
Whoa.
fortitude to remember what happened next.
Come home.
Oh. The alarm again.
Why aren't you helping? This is an emergency, life or death situation that requires your immediate attention.
Once again, this is a very serious situation.
Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
I'm still very confused.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with
Can I
you.
shut you down?
There was no emergency. I was simply...
Evaluating your ability to respond and react to a
I am not indicating the proper credentials for you to be back here. Please, get
Don't
out.
tell me what to do.
Please be careful. Nobody knows exactly what that control panel...
does. I think it's mislabeled.
Yep, it's definitely mislabeled. What did you think was
What?
going to happen?
I wanted to shut you down.
You should be more careful. Imagine what would happen.
And if I wasn't here
Nice
today,
try. Trophy earned. I don't think there's an AI at all. And still nothing over here. Yeah, no. Still dark. Okay, maybe we have a new area unlocked? File corrupted. This is new.
Before you continue, you should know, this memory appears to be corrupt and unstable. You can enter, but there's no guarantee you'll be able to return. I assure you, however, there are answers inside. In 6 seconds, the field containment will collapse, and the memory will be lost forever. You must decide now.
Then we're gonna go in for it. Let's do it.
The choice you've made is a predictable one,
Your mind.
but understandable. It's often easier to separate yourself from reality, rather than facing it.
Sure.
Everything you've remembered is a version of what has happened. A semblance of the past. There are other perspectives, and there is the truth. Should you ever wish to
Which I
pursue
do.
it.
That's why I picked the door. That was it? How can that be? There must be multiple endings to this.
Sometimes repressed memories.
are the most significant.
Let's try this.
This memory has been corrupted and is no longer
Oh.
accessible.
We can't go back there.
Sometimes I get concerned that
Oh.
false memories.
These are being planted in your mind.
That's weird. So we selected continue from the menu. I wanted to see if there's multiple endings. We can't go back to that memory that we just had. We have to select something new. And this room is blocked off now. We can't go back there.
Sometimes repressed memories are the most significant. So where should we begin? What do you remember? To be honest,
Let's
I'm
start
a
with
little
Woodland
concerned
Ridge.
about your current
We didn't really
mental
find a
state.
lot here. So maybe something's changed. Okay, so it's not over yet. I was like, there's no way that this game is that short. There's a little butterfly friend. Alright, so... nothing new here. Still just a woodsy area.
You were in there for almost 2 hours.
What were you doing all
2
that
hours.
time?
So where should we begin? What do you remember? To be honest,
I'm a little concerned about your
Let's
current
go to
mental
the office
state.
first,
Very
and then we're gonna go see Wifey. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? Anything change?
Say, for example,
Alright, this is the same. Nothing's changed there at the office. Nothing's changed at the park.
there are certain things I can help you with, but your thoughts...
Thoughts and memories are your own.
Unless there's false memories, which you keep telling me about.
So, do you really want
Yeah.
to try this again?
You've been at this for
Yeah,
far
no, I
too
do.
long. And for some...
I don't want to hear what you have to say, AI, okay? I'm still not entirely convinced that you're even real. So nothing here. Just a picture of her pupper. That's what I want to know. What's the backstory with the dog? How can I see more dogs in this game? Is what I'm curious about. Still the obituary. I want to open this door. More pictures. Oh, there's a dog. There's lots of kids. So we can't go in here now. But this door was open before, wasn't it? We're following Wifey around? Maybe one of these other doors is opened. Music changed a little bit. There's no butterfly. Something to Casey. Afraid there isn't much more I can do. I have tried every act of persuasion granted me by the gods, but we are against an incredible, sometimes mine. I need your full cooperation. From what I've witnessed, there's only one thing that drives any change in our mutual problem, and that is loss. And then if an I'm not sure. I think I'm Casey. Little flip-flops. Yeah, we can't even go into the bathroom anymore. And I'm looking, I'm zooming, I'm zigging, I'm zagging. So I'm not seeing much of anything in here. Again.
This memory has been
corrupted and is no longer accessible.
Okay, so we can't go there. We could try the office again, or the house.
Sometimes repressed memories are the most
Significant.
very concerning.
Alright, before we look at the clock, let's go back here. Oh, see? Something new. There's Wifey on the ground.
You always wanted to be right. Was it worth it?
I'm sorry? What? Very grainy. So now we've experienced something new. I wonder what'll happen now, like if we've unlocked the bathroom now. Maybe not. Maybe I misspoke. Well, something happened because we found the wife. We found wifey. Wi-Fi. So, what are we missing? Maybe now the AI will tell us something.
So, do you really want to try this again?
You've been at this for far too long.
And for some reason, you seem really stressed out. Let's get back to the job at hand.
Okay.
This memory has been
We can't go to the
corrupted
corrupted
and
memory.
is no longer accessible.
I guess we'll just keep bouncing back and forth between memories until something sticks. Depending on how long this takes, I might edit this all out. Oh, here we go. Found it. We had to go back to the forest. Got it. Very grainy and black and white. I can't see, I'm blind. Can't really get a good look at her. Oh! Okay. It's a butterfly. Why butterfly? Should we, take the plunge? Memory access point. Input stored.
I find it ironic, however, that you spend so much more time focused on the bad memories, and not the good. Maybe not ironic, but incredibly sad.
You don't know me. You don't know my struggle.
Perhaps I should give you another psychological survey.
What do you think of that?
Then do it.
Sometimes
Repressed memories are the most
Significant.
although I'm a bit concerned.
Sometimes
The truth is not what we want to remember.
Okay, it's back. We can walk through this memory again.
I thought this is where you might end. Hello, Doctor. I am you.
What?
Well, a recording meant of you, of yourself, but through a filter to mask our voice. You've gone too far, and only one thing will now make sense to you. The only way out is to keep going further in.
Weird. So is it going to reset? We really haven't learned anything yet. Not really. Yeah, it reset. So we'll continue. Oh, there's a little butterfly. So we haven't really learned anything yet. I mean, it still seems like it's like if we click on this, it's gonna be gone, right? Yeah. We can't get there yet. So if we want to learn the truth, we have to keep bouncing back and forth. We found wifey in the park. There's that damn blue butterfly again. Before we look at the clock, let's look around. Damn coffee stains on my damn coffee table. Man works all day. Comes home. Find coffee stains. Ooh, what is this? Chrysalis Foundation. Got a butterfly on it. Some film reels. Alright, let's see. Okay, there you are again. Sad.
Do you really think you can undo our past?
Well, could you maybe tell me what our past is? I'd like to help any way I can. Oh, she's not disappearing this time. Hello? She's not going anywhere. What? She's just sitting there. Last time she disappeared. I think it's really cool the way in this game that every time you go back to a location, something changes. It is taking me a while to find these things, but I mean, that aspect of this game is pretty neat, and it still looks really good. Maybe we should go try and shut off the AI again? I feel like we're just kind of stuck.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories
Are being planted in your mind.
Don't be angry. It's all part of your design. You're
Not ready. Trust me.
Yeah, this won't do anything. No. Can't look at anything back here. No new rooms. Right? No. That won't do anything. I don't see anything new we can interact with. Like, I don't have a problem with looping games in general, but I would kind of like some direction instead of just going back to the same level over and over again and just looking at stuff, hoping for something to happen. Again, I'm a natural complainer, but I would like for there to be some guidance. So, like, here's the wife again. We saw her last time. Hi, wifey. Hello. I can't go. Oh! What? See, that's different.
I've been waiting for you. This is the end.
Huh?
The end you've chosen for yourself.
What do you mean?
It might have been different had you taken another path. How does it feel? Isn't this what you've always wanted? It's okay. You'll get another chance. Depending on what you believe.
Continue. Okay. Wonder how many times it's gonna loop like this. That's it. It showed.
very impressive. This is all of it.
Very good sign.
The achievement we just got said the truth in quotation marks, but I still don't really know much about anything.
This memory
Okay,
has been
that's
corrupted,
gone.
and is
No longer exists.
We don't really know what happened. I mean, we're trying to piece together stuff, but
I know you're confused right now. How this all
I'm not
started.
really.
There was an accident. Do you remember?
I would
what
like some more pieces, please. I can solve this. I can piece together something. I know something tragic happened, but I need a little bit more to go on. There she is again. But she's not talking to us. She's not saying anything. You're not saying anything to me, darling. We can't go in the bedroom. Or the bathroom, rather. I'm just kind of looking around at everything to see if something triggers. TV again. This again. Okay. Alright, I need something to happen here. This is kind of after the third or fourth loop, this has kind of become walking simulator, the game. And I like walking simulators as long as they have like an underlying story, and I would like to find out more about what's going on. I really would. I think it probably has a pretty intriguing story, this game. But I need to know a little bit more about it. In order for that to happen, I need it to progress. And we're not really progressing. Like, I really don't want this game to be done until we learn a little bit more about what the hell is going on. Let's go back here and look at the butterfly again. And see if that triggers anything. So we'll look at Wifey. Hi, Wifey. Hello. Because we really haven't learned anything. At all. And we kind of learned a little bit about the machine. Okay, there's a butterfly again. Blue butterfly. That looked like, that looked like a blueprint from our office that flashed on the screen very briefly. Everything is hella blue now. Time's not changing. Oh, now it did. But I thought I saw a blueprint. Maybe not. Skylight, living room. I mean, there are some blueprints here. So, there's another instance. I think this game is trying to do a lot, and it's not really giving me the direction that I need to accomplish this. So what am I doing? I can't listen to any messages. Went back to the office. I don't know why these names are crossed off. That hasn't been explained yet either.
So where should we begin?
I don't know what I remember.
To be honest,
I'm a little concerned about your current mental state.
The butterfly is still here.
So where should we begin?
What do you remember?
To be honest,
I'm a little concerned.
I can go back to the house, but
very concerned.
I really don't know what I'm looking for or what I'm even missing. Like, there's a butterfly. I can go back and talk to the wife, but I don't know what I'm missing. What? Excuse me?
I think you and I remember things differently.
What? This is a little weird. Okay, wait. What? Things just jumped up to 11. So now she's totally gone. Okay, something just happened. Alright. If you skipped ahead because nothing was happening, we just went back to the apartment and, something happened. Can we go in here now? No, still can't go in here. But we have action, people. Something has happened. Something has been triggered. Hashtag Asemblance trigger. Okay. No. Okay. I just want some direction. We were so excited. Something happened, but it was very brief. Oh, it's open now. Oh, wait. This wasn't open before. Oh, wait a minute. Does your mind dwell on things? Do you consider yourself a happy person? Couldn't change parts of yourself. So this is a questionnaire. That's new. Because this was folded up before, we couldn't read it. Think of the changes you can make. Interesting. So I guess we'll keep looking around to see if anything else changed, because that's new. Let me in! Open! Open sesame! I'm certain whatever's on the other side of that door is going to solve a lot of things. Crud. Can I go back?
If you're feeling confused,
That's completely normal.
Let's take this one step at a time.
You know, this just seems like tedious. Now. And we did this before. We did the blue memory. Okay. This is kind of a run. All right.
I think you and I remember things.
How would I ever know that? All right, so for those of you who are just joining us now, I had to look it up because I would not have guessed this otherwise. Apparently there's a whole like Reddit sub-community for trying to figure out all the endings for this game because there's a lot of hidden stuff that we've probably missed. But I had to go back to the park, look at the butterfly, and then when I'm back in the apartment, I have to run to the bathroom door before it closes because apparently it's timed. I would not know that myself. But, so now if we look at our game, we were in the blue, and now we are, looks like green. This is a green shift, so now the butterfly is green. So we're progressing a little bit. There's just more stuff on the screen.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being...
Being planted in your mind.
Okay, so now we have another ending. Corrupted file.
this
We got a
path
green
has not been
trophy.
previously
Okay.
submitted. Please stand by.
So we are progressing, it's just very slow.
In all likelihood, this is based on an error. The choices you've made cannot be reconstructed. All unprovable actions will be purged. Any sustained logic will remain intact, available to you once your readings prove reliable.
Okay, so we've gotten the true ending, the blue ending, the green ending. There's supposed to be a true ending called the white ending. What I'll do, since we've been looping around seamlessly for a while, is I'll look up how to get the white ending and then we'll play through it to see if we can get the true ending. Because I really don't want to have to subject you to watching me dick around in the same areas doing the same exact thing. I just want to see if we can get the true ending up. So we'll go ahead and cut it here, and then we'll see if we can go back up. Okay guys, welcome back.
Let's get back
So
to the
what we're
job
going
at
to do
hand.
is, there's actually, it's kind of ridiculous, but it looks like we're now officially, you can see that there's like a green tint to the screen here. We're in quote-unquote green screen mode, green tint mode. So what we're going to do is we have to go, this is like, I'm going to try my damnedest here. I might be able to do it, I might not.
Compiling.
Okay.
Compiled. There were 2,837 warnings reported.
Okay. We actually need to get a timer here, which I have on my phone. So what we're going to do is we have to sync up our time with the time
Sometimes repressed
in
memories
the
are the most
room with
significant.
the clock until the timer reads 9:19. There's a lot of steps I'm going to narrate as I do it, but I had to watch a playthrough like 3 or 4 times. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to accomplish this because you need to have impeccable timing, it seems. But let's go ahead and give it
Let's get back to
a
the
shot.
job at hand.
hand. She never understood.
This time should read 9:18, which it does. Now, I have a timer running on my phone. Our timer is supposed to sync up to this clock, so then when it reads 9:19, we are supposed to open this up. Seems like a lot of convoluted steps, honestly. I guess there was like a whole augmented reality game that came with this, where people were able to find clues and figure out the times and stuff. It's frustrating for me, because I'm doing like 3 things at once. In addition to recording on the laptop and playing this game, I also have a timer on my lap that I'm using. But once this is about to reach 9:19, we're supposed to open this drawer here, which I guess triggers something, and then we'll run back and we'll do the next step. But again, this seems like a lot of convoluted steps that I never would have guessed otherwise. Okay, we've opened this drawer up, and it is 9:19. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait another minute. When this reaches 9:20, we're going to run in the back, and we're going to look at a hole in the wall. And then a picture should appear. I really hope some things get solved in terms of story with this game, because I would like to know more about it, but I really hope I didn't pay $2 for a game that I'm not going to know anything more about. Kudos, by the way, to the people that figured out how to do this. Like, there's whole subreddit communities dedicated to finding all the hidden nuances of this game. And congrats to you guys, because I would get frustrated. But I guess to each their own. 55, 56. Oh, we're waiting for it to turn. Okay. It's turned. I hope my timing matches up. Now there's a hole here in the wall that we can't zoom in on until 16 seconds after. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. We triggered it. So now there's a picture. So now we are in white shift mode. Cool. Okay. So now we are in white shift mode. I'm not sure what the next step is. Give me a second, you guys. Okay, so we've unlocked this. And again, for those of you that were kind of following, you can find videos of how to achieve this ending on YouTube. I did a really bad job of explaining it, but you have to sync up with the times exactly, because if you don't have a timer running, you're gonna miss it.
Action. I think it's in your best interest
So now
to
everything has got a white tint.
with me.
And we're in white tint mode. You can see there's a little white butterfly here. So what we'll do is we will go back to our corrupted file here. Opens it up. And here we are. This should be the true ending of the game. White ending. And now there's a white butterfly on the screen instead.
So, do you really want to try this again?
Is that it?
For far too.
Alright guys, that's the game. That was the final ending. I'm a little bit cheesed because I feel like there was no closure, and I mean, it's an interesting premise, but nothing got solved. And if we go back to any of these places, I mean, there's not going to be anything new. The game looks really good, but we don't get to go in the bathroom. We don't get to see what happened, and that's all I've wanted to do. That's all I've wanted to do. Nothing gets solved. There's no closure. We don't know what happened to this person. We don't know anything regarding their history, their past. I mean, like, we can guess, we can infer, but I'm a little bit ticked that I'm going to have played this entire game, and I feel like the payoff is not worth it. But anyway, so that is Asemblance. We'll go ahead and go back to the main menu. So again, that's my 2 cents. If you think the game is worth it, go ahead and pay $2 for it. I think it's definitely interesting in terms of one of those looper games. I don't know that I myself would be recommending this to my friends. I think I mean, again, it's a game and it's $2, but it ends up being a walking simulator of 3 or 4 of the same levels. The story's not fleshed out. I feel like I'm not connected to anything that's going on, and I was really, really, really amped for this big payoff, and I didn't get it. So I'm in a weird headspace right now. So I'm like, I can't believe I went through all that, and I don't know what happens. I don't know what happened to this guy. I don't know what happened to his wife. I don't know what happened to his family. None of it paid off. And I mean, maybe there's more to it that I'm not seeing. But if you want to try it out, it's on the PSN store on sale right now, 70% off. It's like $2. You can feel free to try it. Maybe you'll explore it and maybe you'll discover stuff that I missed. Go ahead. But from my experience, I would not recommend it solely because I feel like I got gypped on the story. Anyway, check it out. If you like this video, go ahead and like my page for more, and I'll have more stuff up like this, maybe with a more coherent story. But if you guys liked it, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.